Yo, what is going on, you totally radical YouTubers? It's Radical Rich here again with another Lego review. And this is set number 76428. Hagrid's Hut, An Unexpected Visit. And I like to say, I do have the old version of Hagrid's Hut, but I wanted to get this one more because this one looked a bit more better. And not like the older one where it's like one of those sets where you like look at one view, it shows the outside, and if you look at it from the other view, it shows the inside. And this one like opens up like a doll's house, and I really like these dollhouse themed Lego sets more because, you know, it's got more details on them, I think. And the better thing is, in this set, it's got both Fang and Norbert in it as well. That is just so totally sick, man. And this set also contains 7 minifigs as well. So, well, I know it shows 4 that, well, just 5 minifigs there, but 5 human minifigs, but 2 animal minifigs. So we have Hagrid, Harry, Hermione, Ron and Malfoy, Fang and Norbert. So we'll just have a look at the front. Oh yeah, and also say hi to my review partner Stripe. Nom nom! Yes, Stripe, we have to have another set with Hermione in it. Nom nom! You wish you was on that recliner chair and went through the window, don't you? Nom nom! Alright, and also say hi to Luna as well. Luna! Luna! Say hi, girl. Yeah, she's a right little terror today. It's only her here today. I don't know where all the other cats are. So we'll just have a look at the front of the box. And then we'll just turn it around. I'll just show you the back of it. And here, it's even got a dog kennel there for Fang. And we've got Malfoy snooping around. And like he's looking through the window there, and also snooping around there. And also here we got like a show of the inside, all closed up but with the roof gone. Yeah, and the roof can come off as well. And oh, there's Hagrid showing everyone Norbert. Oh, and we've got one of those secret portrait pics as well. I don't know. I don't seem to care what I get. I just get what I get. And there's Hagrid's table set. Oh, and there's Norbert's egg hatched out. Oh, I do tell you this. I like the way how in it when Ron found out what sort of dragon Norbert was, and he was like, "I know what he is." Well, I've forgotten what sort of breed of dragon Norbert was, right? But but yeah, he is just a baby dragon. But I just like the way how hearing Ron saying, "I know what it is," because I've had enough of Hermione always saying, "I know what that is, I know what that is, I know what that is." Oh, she's such a bloody know-it-all. You know, Hermione, I just wish Spider-Man would web up your mouth. Yeah, Luna agrees as well. Nom nom! You too, Stripe, you agree. Nom nom! Yeah, just web up her mouth. Alright then, let's get this set all built up and we'll get on with the review. Right then, with it all set up, let's get on with the review. So, as usual, we'll start off with the minifigs, and we'll start with the boy who lived, Harry Potter. So, yeah, I like to say, just common typical first year Harry Potter. And instead of a red sweater, he's like wearing a green sweater. It's a bit of a common person, same appearance a bit, I think. And if we turn his head piece around, he's got like a shocked look on his face, like he's seen Voldemort in the woods. Yeah, so there's Harry Potter for you. Now we'll move on to the next one. That was bloody brilliant. So here's Ronnie boy. Just as usual, just wearing like, still same minifig from my other Harry Potter reviews, but just wearing like a different sweater. And here he is just like with a common smile. And here he is with like a frightened look on his face, looking like my brother, like he's seen a spider, because my brother is afraid of spiders, just like Ron is. So yeah, that's Ron for you. And now we'll move on to the next minifig. For the character that me and my brother really hate, Hermione. So yeah, the know-it-all that we all love to hate. And just like common thing, just wearing different clothes. And I don't think she's the smartest witch ever. If you ask me, I think the smartest witch ever is Scarlet Witch from Marvel. So here she is with a know-it-all smile on her face, thinking, yeah, I'm better than everyone. And if we take her hair off, in fact, I think she looks better that way. And we turn her around. She's got like a shocked look on her face, like she's gonna get zapped to death by a proper witch. And that is Scarlet Witch. So yeah, there's Hermione, as me and my brother like to call her. So we'll now move on to the next minifig. Famous Harry Potter can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page. So here's Malfoy himself in his Slytherin uniform. Just a typical common minifig piece from my other reviews with Malfoy in it. So yeah, here he is with like a mischievous look, like he's doing his trademark eyebrow impression. And if we turn him around, I'll turn his headpiece around. And there he is with like an angry look on his face. Like he's like having to do detention with Hagrid in the Forbidden Forest. Too bad when Hagrid said, we'll do the split up things. You know, Harry, Ron, Hermione, you come with me. You two, Fang. Malfoy, you go off on your own. Now, in fact, I think Hermione should go off on her own. So we'll now move on to the next minifig. So now, here we are with Fang. And I'm really amazed that Fang is in this set, because I was really disappointed in the last Hagrid's Hut set. You know, Fang wasn't in the set at all. Now, that really did annoy me a lot, because I just thought, hang on, where on earth is Fang? They should have had him in the set. And that really, you know, got to me a lot. It really annoyed me. But no, I'm glad Fang is in this version. And even though I like to say this version of Hagrid's Hut is more better than the last one. And so here's Fang. I like to say his face is well detailed, like his dog breed. I would like to if he had like that sort of where his head could bob up and down, or turn like Scooby-Doo's dog minifig, or Ace and Crypto's minifigs as well. So yeah, there's Fang. Now we'll move on to the next one. Now here is Hagrid, the gamekeeper at Hogwarts. Now I like to say the only difference thing is on his body is he's wearing his apron that he was like using. I think he was like doing it to cook his tea or his dinner or whatever, but and also using it to look after the egg for his pet dragon, who we'll get onto next. And yeah, I like to say I really like the details they put on his apron, and I really say that is a really cool look and design they've done of his apron minifig, sorry. So yeah, there's Hagrid. I'll just put him back down there, and now we'll move on to the last one. Hello there, Norbert. Yep, here's cute little Norbert, the baby dragon. Look, he knows his mummy. Now, I like to say, I really like how they've also included Norbert in this set as well, because I wouldn't expect Norbert to be in it, but I was really annoyed that they didn't include Fang. So, yeah, so they did also include Norbert as well. Nom nom. Yeah, he is really cute, isn't he, Stripe? Nom nom. So I'll just let you have a good look at him. And just to tell you this, if I ever find out this minifig of Norbert at a cheap price on eBay, I might buy another one. Not so I can then paint him purple. And then here's the idea for it. And if any of you other viewers have this idea as well, you could paint him purple as well and have him as Kitty Pryde's pet dragon. Lockhead, I think his name was. Yeah, Lockhead. Yeah, so if you ever like want to customise a minifig of Kitty Pryde, get a minifig of Norbert and spray him purple for Lockhead. And I thought that could be a really ace idea. So anyway, that's all the minifigs done. Now we'll move on to the hut. Nom nom! Yeah, Stripe said first we'll show off this little accessory that came with it. And I never seen this before in any Harry Potter movie, but I just realised that this is like a little kennel for Fang. And I like to say this is pretty sick how they included this. I thought at first it was like the back part of Hagrid's hut, but no, it's actually a kennel for Fang. And also Hagrid's hut is like one room in this newer version, and I think this version of Hagrid's hut is like inspired on Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, and I don't recall seeing Fang having a little kennel in outside, but here for it I'll just put Fang in, and so you can see him inside. Oops, oh sorry, I just yeah, you can lift this up as well if you're having trouble putting Fang in. There he is inside his kennel. Just hope Tom doesn't come and bother him while he sleeps so he can sing "Is you ain't or is you is my baby." Best version of Tom and Jerry. So now we'll move on to the main part of the set, Hagrid's hut. So anyway, here it is, the main part, Hagrid's hut. And I'd like to say I've displayed all the minifigs into their rightful places. Well, I kept Fang in the dog kennel, but here is the whole outside, and I put Malfoy there standing on the pumpkin, spying on everyone. And here is also the whole of the hut, and I will spin round the whole outside part. And the thing is I like about this version of Hagrid's hut, it's like the new version of the Burrow. It opens up like a doll's house, and you know, I prefer these sort of Lego sets where they're like the full version and they open up like doll houses, instead of like looking at the front part of the set and it shows off the outside, and when you look at it from the back view it just shows the inside. No, I prefer them more like these versions where they're like doll houses. So here is there's Malfoy spying on him, and you can open the door here. You can have like a little look inside, but I will show you the inside more when I open it up. And you can, alright, I'll spin it round here, and there's a little stump there. I think it's more better if we put the stump there and the pumpkins there, because I think that's more like Malfoy's, you know, spy position, I think. Yeah, when I put it on display, I'll switch them round. And well, there's not much to it, just only good details. You can even like stick the leaves on there. And this is like the part where you can open the back part up and show off the inside. And I will take the roof off. I'll just try and gently take the roof off. I don't want to damage it. Right, so here is the roof off, and I will I'll show you the inside of it from above, so you can like have a look inwards. You know, showing what all the main characters are doing. Did say I can't seem to like sit them all down because how they're all like little leg studs, and so I have to like put them all on the furniture and stuff standing up. Right, so now we'll open up the back. Right, and here is the inside of the house. Now, where Hagrid is standing, the table is like in front of him, where he's like saying hello to Norbert and saying he knows his mummy. And there's Harry sitting at the chair on the table, and there's Ron sitting on the chair. They are standing, but you know, I can't make them sit down. And there's Hermione sitting on the big chair, as she did in the movie. And if I'll take all the minifigs out, I'll show you the more better details of them. Okay, just take them all out. Oh, sorry, just taking the chair off. Just one sec, I'll put that back. And Hagrid. I'll leave Norbert where he is. Oh, taking Harry's chair off as well. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll leave Norbert where he is. He's too small to cause trouble. So, first off, here's my the typical place where you get the random magic portrait. I don't care which ones of these I get. I just feel like, never had that one, but don't care about price or anything. And if we look here, here's sorry, I don't want to tip the camera over. I'll just push it back a bit. So if we look there, there's Hagrid's keys. Like how he is, he's the gamekeeper. And there's an axe for him to cut up wood. And if we look there, there's the cauldron that he put Norbert's egg in. And if we also look on top of the fireplace, there's these two little studs there. That's also the mittens that Hagrid used to get the egg out of the cauldron. That is pretty clever how they really well detailed that. And if we look over here, here's I would call this part like Hagrid's den, front door and den. And there's Hagrid's long big recliner chair, and it said that if you put oh, sorry, my hand's in the bloody way. If you just put Hagrid here, it's like where he rests and goes to sleep. I think he can turn it into a bed. I think in the book he did have a bedroom at the back of his hut, but I'm not quite too sure because, you know, every time they're at Hagrid's, they're always like sitting in the main room part of the house. Just take Hagrid out. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to do something by like damaging everything, because it is really such a good set. And if we look here, there's like this is like Hagrid's pantry where he keeps his food and other food supplies. And if we look there to the near his door, there's a place where he keeps his magic umbrella. Pretty sick, I think. And here is Hagrid's dining room where he has his table set, and there's little Norbert on the table. And also, if we look here, oh no, wait, I think that's like Hagrid's tool supply cabinet where he might keep some stuff to go hunting and that, and food to feed Fang and Norbert and all his other animals, like when he became the professor for the animals. And if I'll just push that back a bit here. I'll just move this chair as well, so you can see Hagrid's pantry. So yeah, this is Hagrid's pantry. And the most cool thing in this part, right, if we just open up here, this is where you keep the other mystery portrait. Just push it back. Oh, and yes, it's the same. Oh no, wait, it's not the same portrait I've got. I don't know what these are, but they are really good to place and that, and hide them everywhere all over your Hogwarts sets. So I think that is pretty so sick, I think. So anyway, that's everything about this review, and that's the tour of Hagrid's hut all done. I'll just close it up and put everything back into place, okay? So anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed the review. Please leave a like and comment and subscribe, but don't do it for me. Do it for my cat Trevor. So please subscribe for him, okay? Right, Trev? Oh, he's in a right sleepy mood today, old Trevor's. Yeah. Sorry how you might have saw Luna in the first part of the video, but I got Trevor because Luna was being a right past. You know, she wouldn't do as she was told, and she almost knocked the whole set off off the side. I know Trevor sometimes does it, but he just tries his best to help me, don't you, Trev? So, we'll see you all later. Oh, say bye, Stripe. Nom nom! And, what? Nom nom! You gotta get Malfoy for spying on everyone. Nom nom! Yeah, he's more of a bigger gremlin than you are, Stripe. Nom nom! So, we'll see you all later in the next video, and have a radical day, everyone.